Hey, okay, so we are back for more Nikki, and today we are continuing the main story here. We're gonna head over to the camp. I know last episode we were trying to explore all this, and then I fell down and failed a puzzle and took forever and missed a bunch of stuff over there, but I'm gonna come back. I put a thing here to remind me, collect the keys, dum-dum, so I know that I need to go explore this. There's also the quest that reminds me, which is over there. But for now, I want to continue main story, because we're trying to finish or get to chapter 3. I don't know which. Oh, I thought I was going to transform there. I did not. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, well, I was at the cutscene anyway.
Lady Nikki? Lady Nikki!
Hello, Domibaba.
Domibaba.
How'd you find me? Did we tell you where we were going?
Oh, by the Titan King! You're safe, Lady Nikki. This person... Oh, she's the one who kidnapped you, right? Get behind me, Lady Nikki.
Kidnapped? Me?
Exactly! You're Lady Nikki's kidnapper! The other shroomlings on Shell Island saw everything.
Okay.
A mysterious figure, some kind of adventurer with tied-up hair, brought Lady Nikki toward the Colosseum.
Oh, wait, the Shroomlings know? That means the Docilism people probably also know we were on our way to the Colosseum.
But by the time I got here, Lady Nikki was already gone.
Thank you for looking out for me, Domibaba. This is Wilhelm. Although we didn't get along at first, I really think we've come to understand each other.
Let me be clear. I mean no harm. I just needed the sane test to open the entrance. I'll admit, my strategy was a little intense. But it was an emergency. I had no choice.
No matter the reason, you cannot treat the Saintess like that!
Ah, come on. I've already apologized. If I hadn't acted in time, your Saintess would have been captured by the Docilists by now.
Probably.
Lady Nikki, I'm the one who should bear the blame. I didn't protect the Saintess. I failed as a hero.
I don't know, you're trying to protect me from my own people, so it's kind of a weird situation.
It's alright, Domibaba. I'm fine. Let's leave it at that.
The Saintess and I made some new discoveries inside the Colosseum, so we've decided to investigate together.
I don't know how much we should tell Domibaba.
Want to join us, little hero?
It'd be an honor! Lady Nikki, what is our next objective?
I don't know where exactly his loyalties lie. I assume a sense of justice is enough for him, but I don't know how ingrained Docilism is in him in the 3 years it's been around.
To eat?
Huh? Exactly. Let's eat!
Let's go, Domibaba. The adventurer camp is just up ahead.
Will you actually walk with us? Should I be big?
Now that I'm bigger, I'm so much closer to the sky. I feel like I can just reach up and grab the stars.
Oh, a photo of a behemoth. Is there a behemoth up ahead? Hang on. I did unlock that at the end of last episode, so we can run around now, which is very, very exciting. I should get that plant too. Oh, you have the mask on! It's a different mask than the one I have. Amazing, absolutely amazing! They express themselves with their tails, communicating through roars, a rhythmic melody. Not just ordinary sounds, but the very pulse of the earth. Nikki, look, do you see that short behemoth wearing clothes? It's talking to itself. Mama, that's a human dressed up like a behemoth, not an actual one. A new face and a talking cat. Are you gonna be the new adventurer of the region? You must be the Saintess Nikki and Momo that the Shroomlings mentioned. My name is Monty. As you can see, I'm the most seasoned behemoth researcher in Elderwood Forest. Okay, I think this is the actual new adventurer. A behemoth researcher? They actually have experts who study such dangerous creatures? Well, someone has to. Wait, I need all these plants. This is such a good area, what the heck? While others only see the surface of the behemoths and tremble at their immense size. I was so scared last episode. It's actually crazy how much I hurt my body jumping. Like, I was in a lot of pain. I perceived the extraordinary intelligence that lies within them. That might be a stretch. At least the one inside the Coliseum was very stupid. The others, I don't know. Intelligence? Really? I had no idea. The patrol routes hardly ever change. Do they navigate by recognizing landmarks, picking up scents and sounds? It's probably scents. Or could they actually have the intelligence to remember their paths? Most animals, it is sense. It's possible it's an intelligence thing, but not super likely. To test my theory, I've even immersed myself in their herds, trying to breathe them in, even sleep alongside them. How? Did they accept you? No, as I said, they're highly intelligent beings, and immediately recognized I wasn't one of them. You are probably smaller than their babies. I'm working on a new invention that requires some data from them, and fortunately my camera broke, leaving me unable to record their movements. I wonder if Nikki could kind of fit in with them, because as long as she's gigantic, she could kind of just, like, exist with them size-wise. I don't know how long it'll take for the new webcam to get here. Do you think you could help me take some photos of behemoths to assist me in my research? Of course. No problem, I'll help you take photos of the behemoths. Studying the behemoths and deepening our understanding of them will help us gain a better understanding of Elderwood Forest. You're interested in learning about the behemoths too? Your Excellency, you do have an eye for such things. I'll teach you everything I know about these magnificent creatures. Believe me, closely observing these intelligent beings will be an incredibly rewarding experience. There's actually a behemoth nearby, but luckily there's a secret safe zone that's undetectable by behemoths. Let's meet somewhere close to it. If you take a photo of those intelligent creatures exhibiting any new behaviors, I'll get you a generous reward. Is it going to be like camera upgrade materials? Right over there. I do want to do that, but I want to also grab all these materials. And gotta break you. That's just lamb chilies. But I need all of... Oh, do you maintain sprint? I think you do. I think you have to toggle the sprint on and off. They want me to sprint up that, I think. What does sprint do to random enemies? It hurts them. Oh, okay. That on down. Give me that. And this. Where is the safe zone for this quest? I don't know how far it is. I probably have to track it to find it. We'll see if it's reasonably close. Let me go look at it. We do need to meet Ian the Cadensborn. That's actually really important. Common Behemoth? 200 this way? I think we'll go do it now, because we are reasonably close. I assume it's just this path here. What in the world are you? That's a boss. Hello? You have 58 health. What in the world? Okay, you're summoning monsters. They had brief invulnerability, but they're not always invulnerable. I'm gonna ult instantly. Oh! I'm not used to the animation locking. I will get used to it eventually, but it's really hard for me. I didn't want to do that. I thought I was still in my ult form. I think charge attacks only... I clicked every wrong button. I hit caps lock. That's what brought that menu up. Yeah, you do have animation locking in archery that you don't have in purification, so I'm not used to it. But this is doable. Ooh, that was out of range. That was really bad, I think. This does so much damage, though. Oh, that locks on. I've never used my shield, have I? Shield up. Oh, that was not good. I thought that moved me forward slightly. I guess I was wrong about that. Get away from me. There we go. The Curse Grass Wolfhead. I didn't see what items appeared on the left there. I was reading the name. I was not expecting a 58 health boss to just be randomly hiding in these woods. That is insane. Boldy had 3 HP, I think. That guy had 58. A tiny bit of a step up compared to what the game used to be like. Okay, I'm really glad there's so much knotted fern here, because I need 1 billion of these. Can you guys all get out of the way, please? What direction was the Behemoths? I think they were probably down, so I think I'm safe to explore over here. Oh, little deer. Hello. Okay, let's go see what's up. I see you all hiding down there. I can't stop myself. I have to pick all the plants. Oh, there's a... Have we done a puzzle gate? I don't know if we have. First puzzle gate of Itzaland? Guide the ball into the designated area. I feel like we had one of these... was it on one of the islands, maybe? I'm silly. I went the wrong direction immediately. I used to love this type of puzzle as a kid. I did them all the time. Not doing it very efficiently, though. I assume I'm going to the middle? Or am I not going to the middle? Am I supposed to drop... I'm doing it backwards. I didn't realize I'm supposed to drop it into this thing here. So I was not supposed to be doing what I'm doing right now. I just go down here, right? Over to you. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait a second. Oh, okay. It's really hard to see, but look right there. There is a ramp. I can't move my camera from where I am right now. I was wondering... It felt a little weird that I was kind of... I went to the middle and then went, oh, wait, the solution was where I started. But that was not correct. And... Whoop. We are trying to get into the top here because this ramp will put us in that. I just couldn't tell from the perspective that that's what was going on. Let's see if it lands. It does. Okay. That was a fun one. I like that. I think the only problem was the perspective thing, but if the camera let me move around like this, I could have seen it a little better. But straight on, it's a little hard. So maybe I would have said they should have colored that a little differently. They should have made it, like, super bright or something. Again, you only make that mistake once, though, and then we're all good. And it doesn't take too long. So overall, fun puzzle. So I need to take a picture of that behemoth. Is there something you want me taking a picture of it doing? Look, that's the safe zone near the behemoth. The tall grass, because we can hide in it. I'm curious, did you discover this safe zone? Oh no, all the safe zones were found by the shroomlings a long time ago. There's plenty of doodles in these zones, markings they left behind. They used to be used exclusively by the shroomlings. In recent years, more and more adventurers have been coming to the Elderwood Forest, sharing the knowledge of these safety zones through word of mouth. Sounds like even back when the shroomlings were pretty ingenious. I was about to say indigenous, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Ingenious. I'm impressed. So what makes these zones safe exactly? Simply put, a safe zone is an area outside the behemoth's line of sight, meaning the behemoths will never attack it. I guess I didn't consider that. When we were talking about the scent trails before, I didn't consider that behemoths do use line of sight. They don't use smell. Maybe they do use a combination of it, or maybe they can only sense... Like, their sense of smell is very keenly tuned to be for tracking, not for detection. A behemoth stays within a very fixed area. As long as nothing provokes it, it won't wander into other areas recklessly. We did have that one that got into the town, but it was because there was fruit dropped on the path, I think it was, that led it there. This place is a pocket within the behemoth's territory, shaped by the Elderwood Forest ecosystem, a zone that's remarkably protected, yet completely natural. Amazing, so if we stay there, we can safely photograph the nearby behemoths? That's right, the behemoth we're photographing follows a fixed patrol route. If we time it just right, we should be able to get some photos without any problems. Of course, you're free to try out some other spots if you're looking for a challenge. To take the photos, you'll need to master the skills of staying hidden and moving quietly through Elderwood Forest, like a falling leaf. I can do that no problem, but Nikki, on the other hand... Actually, I've been developing a behemoth-related ability outfit. When warned, it should let you stay in front of them without being detected. Wait, what? Imagine walking among the behemoths, being able to observe them up close. What an exhilarating experience that would be. Is his idea just, like, to wear a behemoth outfit and then gigantify? It's just, my research data is still far from complete. The design has hit a snag. I need to gather more information on the Behemoths before finishing it. Don't worry, even though we can't get close to them using stealth, we should be fine. It's all good, Momo. I'll leave the rest to you. If you'd prefer not to hide in the safe zone, try grooming the Behemoth's head, claws, and back. That should make it more friendly towards you, which I'm sure would help with your photos. Okay, I'm doing that. Are you kidding? What? I don't care how many times I die, I'm
morning already.
grooming this
Let's
animal.
kick off today's adventure with vim and vigor.
Let me groom you, please. Oh. Okay, come on. Oh, I almost had you with the sneak attack there. Let me groom you. It didn't work. I died. There was something on his back. I'm gonna pull them off. It looks like there's grabbables on there, so he's got like vines on his back. There we go.
I heard that thorn fruit proliferate by sticking to animals. But with flowers this big, I wonder if only a fluffy behemoth could carry them.
Let me pet you. Okay. This is insanely good. Okay, your back as well, and your hands. Oh, I'm in here? Oh my goodness, I love you guys. He's probably gonna wake up after the second one though, so I have to be ready to switch and transform again. Can I make it all the way behind you? I can. Okay, good. I don't know how long. Oh, that's so cute. Reaching super high. Trying to stretch. The jumps. I love it so much. Okay, can you wake up and be my friend now? Behemoth back fur. Oh, every one of those was different. I want you to wake up. I want to be friends with you. I'll take a photo of you for the mission here. Let's head over to the photo of the common behemoth to Monty. The little heart can relax now that we're finished. Please be my friend. Are we friends? Hello? Oh, I want to take a photo with you, but you won't sit still. You're going to keep moving around. That's okay. You don't have to lay down for me if you don't want to. Now I know I can pet you guys. I'm going to do it every time I find one. And what are you doing down here? This is like the most dangerous place ever for you to be. You're crazy. And Monty? You went back to the road, I guess, just to be safe. That's probably the best call. I wonder if this guy respawns. He might. Hello, Monty. Did you manage to get a photo of the behemoth? Can I take a look? Let's see what new insights they have to offer. I'll try to get like a really good photo with a behemoth when I knock one down next time. I'll just take it right away. Yes, that's a behemoth. Look at its massive, graceful form and calm, leisurely steps. I can almost feel its beauty through your photos. Thank you, Nikki. This is really helpful to my research. I'm already starting to get some new ideas for the outfit. I'm off to continue my research. If you want to keep exploring the mysteries of the behemoths, feel free to come find me. I will, sir. And now we can continue on to the camp. I'm so happy I did that. How long would it have taken me to learn that I could groom a behemoth if I didn't do that quest just now? It might have been months. Oh, this is a Stylist Guild, right? This outfit? I can't remember.
What are you doing here? Have you been bothering those two little shroomling guards again?
Yeah, the flower on the hat, I think, is the Stylist Guild logo.
As if. Those two have nothing on me anymore. I just came out of the Colosseum.
Really? How did you get in?
Open your eyes.
The shroomling hero?
And who is next to him?
That's our Saintess. And his meowliness.
How did you convince the Saintess of Docilism to go with you?
She wasn't convinced. She was compelled.
We're not saying that legally bindingly as potential as hearsay.
With the Saintess leading us into the Colosseum, the expedition team can finally make some progress. That might convince our sponsors to give us more funding. Maybe we'll find some treasure from the Titans. Maybe my pension won't be a lost cause after all.
If you care about pension, you probably shouldn't be an adventurer. I think that's kind of like the antithesis of what you're looking for in a career.
That's the least I can do. After all, I'm sure I'll need the expedition team's help at some point.
We're just a small expedition team. We didn't expect to be able to help the Saintess at all.
I have a question I'd like to ask. Are there any buildings that could be used as warehouses around here?
Warehouses? This is a primeval forest. I doubt there are any buildings like that around here.
Maybe we're not looking for buildings. They could have used the forest itself to help stash things.
So the Shroomlings would probably know about that then, because they'd probably already know about the good locations to store things. Because they probably look for storage locations that Behemoths can't get to.
A natural hiding spot. Yeah, I know a few places that fit that description around here.
Are you gonna tell me it's a cave? And does said cave have a whim fragrance in it? I don't think there's whim fragrances anymore, because I don't think I saw them on the Heart of Infinity for this area, but it would be funny.
Where exactly?
It'll take me a while to explain, and I've got to start heading back to Shell Island so I can report to Ada. If I'm late, she'll send me to socialize with the Shroomlings again. I really don't want to spend an entire afternoon playing on the slide with them.
Is there anything greater in the world than that?
I'll give you my expedition notes before I leave. There may be some clues in there that will help your investigation.
Elderwood Forest let me scroll first. Elderwood Forest Adventure Log. After several days of investigation, I've discovered a huge cavern in the middle of this mountain. It is a cave. It's not going to have a whim fragrance in it, but it's funny. The entrance is blocked by rubble that we can't clear due to the risk of a cave-in. I'm going to sprint into it at full speed with my head. If there's a risk of a cave-in, I'm going to cause the cave-in on myself. That's the craziest thing ever. So my team and I can't enter now. Placed a warning sign to prevent anyone from getting hurt by falling rocks. As an adventurer, it's a great shame to stand right before a place filled with the unknown and be unable to enter. However, I must pull myself together and not let this challenge defeat me. What puzzles me is the number of abandoned items I've found along the way. It's as if someone was transporting things to this location. How strange. Besides explorers, who else could be active in this area?
Deputy Lee's notes show a cavern nearby. That indicates signs of recent activity. It matches what Wilhelm found in the Colosseum. So the Docilists really have been transporting things there.
But what have they been transporting? Did they take, like, books and stuff from the Colosseum, maybe? If they're trying to remove evidence of, the gods?
Yes, I think we're getting closer to solving this mystery.
I feel something too. It's hunger. I'm getting closer to starvation by the minute.
Oh, I think she fell.
About to faint.
I think I clicked too early. I think she was mid-fall animation. Oh no.
I'll go find her some food, Lady Nikki. You all rest here for a bit.
Domibaba, you really are the kindest little hero.
I'll do anything for Lady Nikki. Since it's just a mix-up, I'll be a fun guy and forgive you.
I said it before, I'll say it again. They're gonna kill Domibaba in front of us, so I'm scared of growing attached to him because I don't want to see it happen. They tried to do it with Raggy, where they had him build up for the whole quest, and then the boss monster appears and he gets like hit once and then he has like a death scene. And they saved his life afterwards, but I'm feeling it again with Domibaba. Archaeological notes, preliminary studies, and future plans for the ruin site number 3. The newly uncovered ruins are astonishing. They're vast in scale, remarkably well preserved. A surprise among surprises. The fall of the Titan civilization is a tale from millennia ago. Their histories long buried beneath dust and time. Most of the relics scattered throughout Elderwood Forest are now reduced to a fragment of stone, completely overgrown by vegetation in the passage of centuries. But ruin site number 3 seems to have been favored by time itself, miraculously preserved. Its stone columns and stairways still stand tall, and even the relief carved upon the walls remain remain faintly visible. I almost got through it all without stuttering. It's nothing short of a miracle. Through these ruins, I seem to glimpse the unique splendor of the Titan civilization. The giant stones are cut with such precision. Is this Egypt? Fitted seamlessly together, as if they were still breathing. When I run my hand across them, I can almost feel the lingering warmth left by the craftsmen of ages past. As an archaeologist, I know better than anyone. Site 3 is not merely a heap of surviving stones. It is a gateway into the golden splendor of the Titan civilization. A great tome waiting to be opened. Perhaps this is only a small step, yet is an indispensable one. One day, I believe we will piece together the full tapestry of the Titan's history and reveal to the world the brilliance that time has tried to forget. One of my initial Have I ever seen you before? Are you a dog? Hang on, my thoughts can wait. We have to pet the dog. You see a dog, you pet a dog. I don't make the rules. You're like a weird wolf dog or something. What are you called? Masquerade Lynx! Oh! You're a cat, I'm sorry. Lynxes are cats, right? I thought that was another one. It's just a guy sitting. That's very funny. I was trying to say, one of my initial predictions was that the Titans would all be dead. And there wouldn't be any Titans left. So I wonder if we are gonna not ever see a Titan.
Cool raindrops feel.
Hold on, everyone. I know we have quests to do, and it's also raining. But I want to climb up here real quick. How do I get on top of there? Over that way? I guess? I see the jump pad. I see more thorns, too. I broke it! No! That's so sad. Okay. And then over here. I saw this big chest, I wanted it. Give me that. And over here. Give me that. Oh, windswept violet. Very nice hair. Again, all of the stuff we find in chests will be this set, I think. I think that's how it normally works. Oh yeah, I unlocked the thing to hover, didn't I? What are you? Oh, I can't put you to sleep anymore either. That's something I have to get used to. I can't put animals to sleep. So I have to actually do the little creep to catch up to them. Which I can't do here because it's a weird rock thing. But last time I think we unlocked the thing that makes us hover when we shoot. I think. Oh. We did do it. It was that. You like slide. I think that's what it is. We need a lot more Whim Stars though. Because I want to finish off our outfit. And then I probably will take a break from upgrading archery to make sure we have enough for the miracle outfit. Because I'm a little worried that I'm not going to have enough stars for the miracle outfit. For now, then we'll grab this. Only 2 more upgrades. Brilliant Dawn. We have movement not taking anything, and then nothing taking anything. Movement, rush, roar. Yeah, so this is the you get to permanently be big. So I need probably 3 more stars. Okay, let's finally, wait here.
I'm so full now, I feel alive again. Little hero, the food you found is really good.
Of course! We shroomlings are pretty in tune with the forest. We know what's tasty here, and what's not.
That is to your taste buds, though,
What
so I'm
about in
surprised it
Speed?
matches up well.
Is there a lot of tasty food over there?
You're giving it away, Momo, you should know.
Yeah, there's fragrant tree sap and delicious sweet soup. Wow. Maybe when we get there, I'll get to lie on a soft cushion while a bunch of little shroomlings fan me and spoon feed me some sweet soup.
I wonder if they have barbecue as part of their culture. They probably don't. Forest nations tend to not have that type of stuff.
Momo, wake up. Now's not the time to dream. This forest is massive. Even with Deputy Lee's notes, finding that cave is going to be a challenge.
Relax. I just went through his notes. I think the 3 photographs he's gotten there might be our clues.
Oh no, I have to triangulate the cave? This is gonna be a
We got
disaster.
an adventurer and a local with us. Let's split up and use those photos to search.
Oh, I
Whoever
don't like
finds something
that.
First, just let everyone know, all right?
How do I contact you guys? You might have a pear-pal? I don't know. Are you part of the guild? I'm not sure exactly your identity still. But Domibaba, I have no way of contacting him.
How do we do that? You want
Okay,
us to
here.
just shout like, "Hey, everyone! I found it!"
Of course not. Use your pear-pal. Both the Saintess and the
You
hero
have one?
pear-pals, right?
The spare pole? Is that what's used to prop up things? Wait, what? Yes, that's the one! President Hill said he gave me one before. I thought it was for propping up a wobbly table.
I'm pretty sure it's a rectangle.
But since I don't have a wobbly table, I've just been carrying it around.
I'd love to see that work-obsessed president's face if he knew Shroomlings were using the Stylist Guild's special token to prop up a table.
It makes so
hero,
little sense,
take out
it's
your
amazing.
pear-pal. I'll show you how to use it. First, let's start a group chat. What should we name it?
The group name should be powerful and highlight our team's character. What do you think?
I have no idea.
May I suggest Long Live Barbecue? It's unique and follows our principle of never being hungry adventurers.
It is relevant to the current situation, but I don't know if Domibaba eats barbecue.
I want to call it Saintess number 1.
Okay. I'm pretty positive on that one. Like I mentioned before, I love being called Saintess.
If we pick that name, can I opt out?
I've got one. How about Shroom Warriors? How's that?
Shroom Warriors, meaning we fight together. Aw, Lady Nikki, that's amazing. You came up with such a good name.
Is she gonna like it?
Ugh, fine.
Okay, good, good, good.
I guess it's better than the other options.
Then it's decided.
Wilhelm invited Nikki and Domibaba to the group chat. Greeting. Hello, everyone. Oh, the pears. At Domibaba. Is this how it works? I think I've got the hang of it. I love these little pears. These are pear pals from now on. We are standing right next to each other. Cute. Cute. And this is, default archery, I believe. Followed Shroom Warriors. Hold on, everyone. I have to make sure that was all the messages. I also... Oh. I know this has a wish field and an Itzaland section. I guess this is just the common stuff. That's why it's here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff I've never gotten. Ooh, okay. Where is... I have so many knotted ferns now. You're probably rare, so I'm gonna put you in here. I need 1,000,000 of you. I know that for sure. That's both animal things. I need 1 plant and 1 insect, I think. Adventure bee. And I need a plant. Sweet dust is probably a plant. Because sometimes your dailies require petting animals, catching insects, or picking up plants, I think? Maybe it's just the last 2, but you have to have them in your pear-pal, because then it just does your daily for you. The survey's here. I have 30 days to do it. We talked last time about the survey. I will do it. But now I'll actually be done the story when I do the survey, so I don't have to worry about spoilers. So that talk from before is useless. Okay, let me go look at the group chat. I don't know how to enter the group chat, so I have to just click the single, I guess. Is that Lady Nikki? Lady Nikki, does this mean I can contact you via pear-pal from now on? Don't worry, I won't bother you unless it's something really important. Contact me anytime. It's fine. If anything comes up, just contact me via pear-pal. Cute. And... Oh, the chat is in here. Okay. And then single people, oh, it's friends. There's Wilhelm. It's really convenient communicating via pear-pal. That means we're friends now. Yeah, I'm really glad to be your friend. I mentioned, Swan Nada. I don't know what that means. I mentioned before that Wilhelm had a very playful personality in the birthday cutscene. She was, like, joking around with Nikki, playing with her, like, very touchy and friendly. And we haven't really seen much of that from her so far. So I'm expecting her to get a lot more comfortable around us pretty quick here. So this is the spare pole. Isn't for propping up a table, it's for communicating with others. I'll tell the other Shroomlings about it when I return to Spira. I will add all of them to my pear-pal too. It'll be much easier for us to keep in touch with the group chat. Our next step is to split up and look for the Docilists' secret warehouse. I wish it wasn't raining. My outfit is not very resistant to the rain. Half my body is exposed here. Actually, you know what? I kind of take it back. Like, it might be better to be wearing something like this compared to, like, a full dress. Oh, I was gonna slowly crawl up to him, but I was just, I think, slightly too close. Where are we going? Is that Esslings over there? I'm kind of scared being big walking through here. I know I shouldn't be because nothing can hurt me. I can just run over here and shout at you guys. Break all this stuff. Oh, there's a chest there. Oh, please. There we go. What in the world is going on here? Can you guys chill, please? Oh! Taking damage must remove this. Hang on. It does! Okay, I didn't know that. What is going... This is gonna poison me, isn't it? New discovery. After using the gigantification ability, using the roar to cheer up blooms will temporarily retract their petals. After a short while, the petals will open up again. Why do I want to yell at you guys? Is there something underneath? There is. Did I get them all? I think I did. Probably. Where else are we going? What about you? What are you? Crazy plant. Something up here, too. While exploring Mirrorland, if you spot boom blooms on doors or walls, trigger them to discover a brand new secret path. What? I just climbed over it, but I assume it just opens that. Let me just check. Yeah, they just explode. That's crazy. This area is the most chaotic thing in the game. Why is there a billion monsters? What are you? Are you a baby? Oh my goodness. Little baby, are you okay with me coming? I know you're scared, but what if I come pet you? Will you let me? Please? You're gonna bite me. That's okay. Hang on. Sprout-born behemoths will attack Nikki in her normal form, but fear her when she's gigantified. When startled, a sprout-born behemoth lets out a cry that attracts nearby behemoths back to their nest. Oh! By using Roar on a blocking fern or touching its leaves, they'll temporarily unfurl. After a short while, the fern's leaves will come back. What are you? You're just a random thing. Okay, I am hidden in this. I'm just gonna sneak. I assume this works on the babies as well. Oh! That's bad. Okay. I want to try to get up there. No, turn around. Oh! Uh-oh. That's not the right button. Okay, now I gotta fight it. This is a rough spot for the fight. Okay. Level 1, just a stun. And then the knockout. And then the pet. Okay. So, I can front stun them, and then get behind them and they lose their vision. They have to retrack me. So I think that's the strat for them. Now my question... Oh my, the kid's about to beat me up. My question is going to be, once I am friends with the adult, will the kids be friends with me? And I think the answer is no. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Oh, I didn't pick the stuff off your back. I will get them, don't worry. Okay, but now you're my friend. So please tell your kids to calm down. Because I want to be their friend too. Please. There we go. For some reason, it wouldn't let me change my outfit. I know I'm climbing on you. Hang on, I'm sorry. This is like pseudo-riding. I want a friendlier picture, so I'm not taking that one. I want to go get these items, though. Don't beat me up, please. Don't beat me up. Roar! Be scared. Roar. Okay. Give me you. And give me you. Okay, I will see you guys later. I'm not shouting at the kids. Give me this. And these. Thank you. I don't know what's down there. I kind of don't know what I'm doing. I'm just running. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I think this is like a separate area that's just side stuff. Oh, I'll take it. But I'm having a lot of fun here. Go this way. Another chest. What do we have over here? Even more things to break. Oh, sorry, everyone. Ignore me. Just breaking the rocks. Anything else I need here? Looks like maybe no? What is that? Pet? Are you okay? What are you doing? Roar? Okay, you enjoy your blings. I'll be back. I guess I gotta fight you guys. I think there's a bullet heading towards me. Oh, there wasn't. Okay. Perfect. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to shield. I guess I can't... Oh, that does shield. Never mind. 3's the maximum, though. I tried it twice, it only gave me 3. So what? I guess let's go do this puzzle and then get back on track. I drowned. It's really hard to tell how deep water is now that I have to get used to my new maximum depth. Because I was kind of used to where it used to be for Nikki, but gigantified Nikki, it's much different. I went in the wrong direction. That's silly. Wait a second, this is the same puzzle. I'll do it again. I know how to do it this time. So where is the solution? It is here. So to get there, I have to go that way. So you go over here, please. And then this way. And then all the way up. The long, long, long way around. All the way over. All the way over. And in you go. Oh, I feel like it's gonna end up being too far to the side, but it ended up working. Now that I know how those puzzles work, very easy, very fun. I am losing my extra hearts. I wonder if they just dissipate over time. Because I haven't really paid attention to that. It would make sense if they did. Anything else I have to do? Is there a teleporter here? Wait a second. There's a symbol on the map. Kind Fish Shroomling. Your Excellency, are you headed to the downstream of Leaf River? If so, I recommend borrowing one of our flash snails. They'll carry you along effortlessly. Borrow a flash snail. Perfect. I'll choose the most energetic and spirited one for you. So your ride will be smooth and safe. We get to ride the snail. WASD to control the snail's movements. When Nikki's riding snail, it will automatically track the nearest snail wall climbing point, allowing her to climb the shell walls. If tracking isn't required, the map can be opened to cancel it. You can just vertically climb the walls. Oh my goodness. So will you go automatically? And then I can just, like, direct you if I want to? Is that how it works? I haven't tried pressing any buttons yet. I'm just kind of letting this do its own thing. Because this might be a set path for this snail. And then you get, like, a free riding snail later that you can go up walls and stuff. Because I said to the guy to take me to a specific area. It's actually bringing me back to where I need to be, so this was perfect. Oh, we got hit. Oh. Let me try holding the things to see if I can steer. I can, so I'm supposed to be steering a little bit onto the things to jump. Snail buddy, no! I'm sorry. I'm very bad at steering you. It actually controls very similarly to the bike. Where when you're jumping, I feel like you have a little bit of control for the first second, and then you lose control. You're still there. I'm fine with just riding this all day. I'll travel the whole river with you, all the way to wherever we're going. Well, now we're in the nice, calm, slow area. I did see the Momos on the other side. I didn't mention it, though. Oh, you're the one who was in the middle, because there's our buddy. He's still pet from earlier. Oh, and I guess here's our location. Thank you for the ride, little buddy. Returning a flash snail? Just leave it there. I'll take care of bringing it back. You guys are adorable. I love you guys. And is there any, like, teleporters around here before I leave? Let's grab this, and then we'll teleport to this and run up. Just to help us get a little bit more of the map undone. Or the opposite. Done, not undone. The speed you move in Itzaland is crazy. This sprinting is ridiculous. I might have 4 Whim Stars now. I think I got a couple while I was running around being silly. I will check. We have... That's not the right button. Oh, we have 3. Give me that. And our final one, we just need 1 more. We almost have fully upgraded giant outfit. Let's go. So for now, we don't have infinite sprint, but they put the things everywhere, so you kind of have infinite sprint. What? Move or adjust the camera angle until a scene in the photo matches the current scene to complete the challenge. Okay, perspective photography. But in, like, a different, weird way. What is this? Press R or press a small photo icon in the top right corner to enlarge the photo for closer inspection. When viewing the enlarged photo, use the plus and minus button to adjust its transparency. That's really cool. Oh, this is the quest thing. I was wondering if this was like a side quest I just stumbled into. So, R. Transparency down. So we have the big one. Do I have to be up here, maybe? Because I'm looking... Where's this triple? It must be over here. I think it's all the way on this side. Is it you? I think you're the triple? Yeah, it is you. Okay, that's pretty generous, too.
Nikki, look! His spot looks just like the one in the first photo.
Yep.
There
There's
is
a
a
lot of
chest.
junk around here. That means we're in the right place. Momo, let's look in the direction the items were scattered.
Scattered... this way. You? Bring down so we can run in here. Hello, Mr. Bunny. Mr. Orange Bunny. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. I'm getting choked up. Something that's not affecting my ability to talk, but is affecting my happiness, is my lips are, like, bleeding. They're so cracked up. I've put chapstick on before bed and before work every day, but my lips are getting destroyed by the cold right now. I need some cream rather than just putting chapstick and calling it good. Oh! Accidentally hit caps lock again. The tents, but it's... One of them's down, one's up. Is it just over here? Like that? Yes. Okay. I didn't make it transparent that
Why
time.
is there so much junk scattered in the forest? Who's been dumping all this stuff here?
Look at the tracks on the ground. It seems like someone's been transporting goods in this direction.
I was waiting for the dialogue to finish before I pet you, just in case. Oh, he's all excited for his pets. I think we have pet one of them before, though. I don't know how spiky or hard their tail feather things are. Oh, very. They knock me back as hard as the horses do. The horses really mess you up. I guess I'm going up there? So what happened to this place? Why is it so destroyed? I still don't really know what they were transporting. That's another thing. Are they also polluting? Is there going to be things dropped in the river here? Oh no, it is this way. I was just looking at the map wrong. Whimstar? Oh, butterfly Whimstar. How do I get up to you? I guess I'm going to do the cliff jump. Come here. You are mine. You, sir, get us infinite giant energy. Wait, a line just appeared. Okay, it's just a background line. Oh, sorry. Oh. Yep, there's no bar on the side even. The bar's just completely gone. Oh, wait, where is it? This way? What am I looking at? I did that on purpose, yes.
How did these carts end up abandoned here?
I mentioned it was generous. That was a little too generous.
Nearby.
Right here. Hang on. Right here. Hang on. Right here. Please. I think I'm getting, like, caught on something. That's why I can't sprint into it. There we go. I don't know what I was getting caught on. There's, like, a rock right there. Oh. What? There's a no... Ooh, okay. That's crazy good. I didn't expect there to be another one. So there's two different sets we're working on here. At least two. That's a really nice dress, but in particular, I really want to see the backpack, because there's potential of a fuzzy backpack. And the hair. And the necklace seems really nice. I'll worry about crafting stuff later. They probably don't have the materials anyway.
Found it! I found it first!
How'd you both beat me?
Domibaba,
Okay, I was gonna ask how you
Wilhelm?
beat me here, but I know
What are
how.
you two doing together?
I was off with the behemoths.
I ran into the lost little hero and decided to bring him along.
That's not true! I saw the cart first. You just walked faster than me, that's all.
It doesn't matter who saw it first. Either way, the Saintess wins.
Well, obviously I would lose to Lady Nikki. She's the best.
True.
Mm-hmm. Now, Your Excellency, how are we supposed to get into this cavern?
Watch me break this and have it all collapse on my head. Because that's what the little guidebook said was gonna happen.
We're gonna need more strength in order to push the stone wall aside.
Judging by these markings, there's a high risk of collapse here any moment. Be careful.
So I believe this is the first required use of this ability in the game. Yes, I think so. So I found out like an hour sooner than the game would have told me. That's so scary to do.
Whoa, Lady Nikki is amazing! Just like that,
I'm in a
whoosh,
dungeon.
She grew huge, and then boom, knocked the entrance wide open.
Let's get inside.
Open. Oh, even though the lights cut, you could see the animation. Ooh, everything's loading, so I'm lagging again. I don't know why I was lagging so much. That's kind of scary. At the end of last episode, I had like 5 frames a second. I'm hoping that doesn't turn into a pattern, because I haven't had lag issues lately with the game. And also, the RAM I've been having on my wish list, waiting for it to come back in stock. They did just announce that the company doesn't make RAM for consumers anymore, so I have to find new RAM for my computer. Because I have 16 gigabytes of RAM. That's what I'm running all this on. I need more. Hello, you guys? Are we actually in a dungeon? It doesn't say it. We are. 1 in 21. So it's not a real dungeon, it's, like I said earlier, like a whim fragrance dungeon. So it's not going to give us the indicator in the top, we just have to keep track in our heads. Lady Nikki, did you discover anything? I did not. This is going to be torture to climb back out of, though.
There seems to be another space below this cavern.
You all go ahead. I want to investigate around here a little first.
Oh, right there. Give me you. Please. That's deep enough. I almost died. I think that was deep enough to kill me. Give me you. Trying to be as good as I can here, especially after the disaster of last dungeon we did. Oh, oof, close. I do not want to have to keep redoing dungeons. I want to get the treasure in my first go-through. I don't have my combat outfit either. This is a good dungeon to make it. I am already partway through it. Do we do it? I think we do. I think it's finally time. I kind of want to have it. Not that button. Combat. So. I have to make the very tough decision between this and this. So I have 4-star, 5 stars only, Whimsy, and Sweet. I should have looked at what this current dress was. I made a mistake. It is... It's not fairy. I think it's cute. It's not cute. I have to undo. I just wanted to get those two next to each other so I could pop back and forth, but I messed it up. Because this outfit's so old. Playful. Whimsy, playful, sweet. There we go. So, our two options are this or this. They both have merit, and they're both interesting. I think I do want to use this one. I think it's going to be easier to accessorize because of how open this is. And you can see a lot of the legs, even though it's got this stuff blocking the front of it. My problem is, it is very poofy, which is my least favorite part of the dress. Other than the ribbon. I don't like how big the ribbon is, but it kind of matches the poofiness, so that works. It does have a very fun sound effect, too. This dress, very sleek, very nice. It does have long ribbons again, so that's a moot point between the two. The big negative is this here causing problems. Because we had the cool idea to go... I'm actually just... This is causing too many problems. With this. I think having this cape dyed white would be so cool, but it just doesn't work with this weird stuff on my arm. So the whole outfit would be like ruined by that. It's so annoying. Why are they putting these ribbons on everything? You're making really, really good dresses completely useless because now I can't put anything on them. Look at how sick this would be, dyed white, if I had this here. So I think maybe I can't use this. Now, I have another problem. This also isn't going to work with this because of how fat it is. And I think the cape is really cool. So I'm in a terrible situation. One thing I can try is dyeing this, but I think it's just gonna still look terrible. Where is the pieces here? I can't dye you like black. That looks terrible. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. It just doesn't work. Better, but still terrible. So what in the world am I gonna do? Because I will be sad if I can't use this, because I like the idea of the armor. That's the big thing that sold me on this, is I really like this chest plate and this spiky shoulder stuff. Because nothing else I have is like that. I don't have plate mail or anything like that. We're going to also be using my sword. But, let's dye the cape and see what it looks like clipping here. So, I haven't actually looked at the dye for the cape. It's got a million sections. What if I just dye the outer part super light? There's no good dyes for the cape. That's crazy. I think I can't dye it super light because of how crazy all of this stuff is. What does this button do? Oh, that's just to remove all? I didn't know. Select color. I don't know what that button does either. This button does literally nothing, as far as I know. Unlock all. I'm not doing that. Middle part. Shoulder things. I didn't do the classic thing. I didn't change Nikki's hair. Nikki, where is your shortest dyeable hair? There you go. Even that I need a little higher up. There. Perfect. Back to the cape, please. And middle section, the metallic parts. I need to, I guess, decide on an accent color, because that's what it's going to be. So maybe the pale, like a pale gold. I don't have that either. Like this pale gold, I don't have. My closest is going to be like a Bibcoon variant, I think. Like that. It's still really dark. That's a little too gold. That probably is the closest. Bibcoon 7. And I can leave some black. We'll see. What is this? This is the actual neck up here. I kind of don't like having it be that. I think that works better. That's fine red for now. What color are you normally? White? That's fine. What are you? This thing down here. What color is that normally? Black? Or red or something? I don't know what color that should be. Ooh, it changes the arm thing too. Okay, it's actually pretty important then. I want it to be way darker than it currently is. Maybe I have to go with something like that. What is this? Like the detailing of the stuff? Ooh. Kind of like that. I do like that. 9. That's the detailing of that stuff. Right now it's black. I guess I can make you the same as the stuff back there. And the whole detailing of that stuff. More white, I guess. And then I want to change the sides of the thing here to be as light as possible, which is gonna be weird. I can't actually make it light. I have to, I guess, go with like a off gold. But again, there's no good one. That's kind of the best. That with black. That might still be an okay option. I'm so annoyed about the stupid trailing cape things. I hate them so much. Why? Why put them on dresses that you're ruining the dresses? You're making them completely unusable. What is there to gain from putting that on? We're gonna have to probably change this and not use the cape, but I'm just trying to save my heart by making it seem like this is doable still. I don't have any outerwear that adds, like, metal armor to anything, do I? I feel like I would remember if I did, yeah. And we need... You are from the Radiant Crown. Other than the fact that for some reason you hate this one shoulder... Not exactly sure that's what I'm going for hair-wise. I don't know what I'm going for hair-wise here. For a battle dress. I prefer if it's... Honestly? I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I wonder why I like that so much. It might just be my bias. Because I like it more than this, and I think this hair is closer to what I normally consider to be my favorite. I think this, maybe slightly more wavy, and like half an inch lower is, I think, the perfect hair. Crazy. That is pretty good. I don't think I want to go with it, though. Anything else jumping out at me? None of that. No, definitely doesn't work. I think the other one with the one side thing still works better than a lot of this. And that. No, I'm not liking the back of a lot of this stuff. No. A little too springy. Let's go back up and take a look at the hair. Was it you? I like it so much. I want to see if I can dye it very, very slightly. I don't know if this is going to work or not. To get a little closer to that. It makes it like green instead of brown. I think that actually does help. It does make it more green, but I think that slightly lighter shade works a little better. I think I'm okay with that. Now, what if I go into the dress itself and try again to dye these tail things? Just to see if I can get it slightly closer to what I want. Because right now it is nothing like what I want. It's just... This, the problem with these see-through textures is they bunch up a lot and they turn into different colors. And there's kind of no way around it. So they're always going to look weird from the side, and I don't know how to fix it. This here might be the closest I can get to the side color. I think it's a little too light. Like that. I think that actually works a little bit better. And these... Oh, there is more brown down here. See, it turns red. This is the orange section, so it makes sense, but... That's not bad, but I think it's not substantially better than this up here anyway. No, this one's still better than that. Now, I should look at the dress itself to see if I want to just try to dye everything. Because I can try to get this closer to this by adding just some of this dye. If it works, even. Yeah, because that does put it closer to that, and it actually makes it stand out more, which I do like. I like this shade more than this, by the way. This, like, bronzy. I like this, like, pale iron more. So I think I'll go with the pale iron look. I think white for that does work really well. I do have black back there, so maybe I'll change some accent colors to black. This here, I want to change. Ooh, those are some big ones that I can probably do some brighter colors on. I don't have access to, like, this type of black, but I don't think I'll... that's actually not bad, but... It's not exactly the direction I want to go with this. I want to keep it light. I just don't want to put too many really standout colors. I know I have some blue on here, but I can just put a couple blue accessories if I want. I want it to mainly be like this silvery brown, white, and black. And I want that to kind of be the whole thing. So I don't want to put too much color on this, but I want to separate the pieces a little. I don't like that being brown, though. I probably want that to be white and the center to be white. So what else would I dye here? That's interesting. It makes the dress look a lot shorter when I dye this. I don't hate that. What is this? Oh, the necklace. Okay, this is a big, like, kerfuffle, because there's so many pieces going on here. There's, like, 8 things on my neck, but there's no way to fix it because all of it's attached to the sets. You can't do anything with it. So I'm just, again, trying to get it close to, like, that color there, and that's probably the best I can do. I'm fighting against the set right now. It's also, like, freaking out at the back here. Oh! The side wings. Interesting. I guess I'm gonna go with a lot of this shade right here. It's pretty much all gonna be that. No. That one there. Turns out Bibcoon 7 is what this entire dress is turning into. This, I wanted to have a super dark color, but don't know if I can. That's one where I might actually use, like, this black here. But I guess we're going to look at Bibcoon 7 is what we're actually going to do. Oh, never mind. It doesn't show up, like, at all. That shows up pretty well. What about you? It's too golden. All this is just too gold, I think. Bibcoon 3. Come save the day. Area 9. Even more stuff down here. Honestly, yes. I'm okay with that. That might stay how it is. I think I'm okay with that line just being a sparkly thing on its own. I can't even see what this is changing. What are you changing? This line up there. What are you normally? The silver? I guess I'll also make that dark. This dress turned out way darker than I thought it would originally. And that's with me keeping the base white. I definitely don't want to change that, because that's really a lot. That has to stay white. And this whole outer edge, I didn't dye, but it feels like it's just so dark. Yeah, this dress is, really changed. I think that's fine, though. Now, I need to work on arms and legs. I need a lot of pieces for this set. Batch save that. Yeah, no outerwear, because the stuff's gonna be weird and just get in the way. Socks. Let's do shoes first. We need combat shoes. What's the ones that came with this set? Let me sort by recent. I'm in dyeing, aren't I? Let me get out of dyeing real quick. Oh yeah, it was these. I don't want to use more pieces of this set because I already have the sword and the dress. So I'm going to purposely not use them, even though they do fit the design. And that's just my preference of wanting the sets to be more unique because I've added my own touch. We don't need the barefoot. I've joked about putting barefoot on every outfit, I think. No. I don't know what combat shoes are going to be, honestly. I don't have any ideas in my head. Like, I don't know if I want heels. I don't know if I don't want heels. I don't know how high I want them to be at my legs. I have no clue at all. I might end up using heels just because half my stuff has heels on it. That's pretty aggressive. I'd have to dye them. What in the world are these from? These are the Crimson Feather shoes. What an aggressive shoe. What is that heel? Like a... But Nikki's pretty short. It might only be like a 5-inch heel. But it feels like it's like 7 inches. Silly shoes. I'm not gonna... Even with dye, I don't think I... Oh, they aren't dyeable anyway. I was gonna say, with dye, I still don't think I can make those work. I don't really have ribbons anywhere on my design, unless you count the little trail things. This is, like, just generic shapes. A lot of this is. So there's not, like, a particular design theme I need the shoes to have. I can probably fit almost anything into it. I just need something that I feel like I can work with. If I don't see anything in this last little bit of scroll, we'll do socks first. And then we'll come back. What is... Oh yeah, you. I was gonna say, what is the 4-star purification shoes, but it's the high, up the leg ones. Let's put no shoes for now, and we'll check socks. What do I want for this? I kinda want... If they can end here, that would be nice. Like, knee-high, not really mid-thigh. Do I want, like, calf-high socks? I'm not sure. If I get a full-legged one, I feel like... I don't know, maybe this would work okay. It's a little higher than I'd like. I'll keep that in mind. That's a little more what I'm thinking, but this is from the set, so I can't really use it. Because of my brainworms telling me that I'm not allowed. The brainworms are eating me away. We might end up with something similar to that. Yeah, my idea is I don't really want something textured like this. I want something more defined. I want something where you're actually seeing the start and stop of it. I think I accidentally just clicked down more than I wanted. The texture of the flowers and butterflies isn't really gonna work. Even dyed. Yeah, I accidentally clicked to the bottom of this. I just skipped everything. There, let me go back up. None of you. This is like... If both sides were here, I think I could make it work. But I don't want the asymmetry. At least that asymmetry. Dark is interesting. I think this is the same as before, it's just different color. The one we looked at the top. This is also good, but I think I would try to use my new ones just because they are new. But I do have to keep that in mind. The shrinking outfit legs are really good. I use them a lot. I do like them. We looked at all that already. That's a very funny idea. Just some silly socks. Nothing down here. I don't think so. I guess something that is relevant, we should check how poofy... Am I wearing super poofy pants under here? Not really. It didn't look like it. And I don't really want to jump to check again. Because if we had the super poofy pants as our protector under this, this would kind of fit a little better. But it seems like it was more like, protector shorts. Some safety shorts. So I don't like the idea of these socks, because they aren't going to blend with those. So... what else do we have? We need a little lower angle. There. More joke socks. What are we getting here? It's looking more... I think my problem is the texture. It's interesting. Spectral Dawn Mist. Could we make these work? Because this is the Timeless Melody stuff, and I want excuses to use Timeless Melody. Where's the original? Because the original is yellow, right? I don't know where it is. Is this the original? This is. I don't really have much cross-stitching anywhere on the dress. There is some here, actually. I don't know. I kind of still want open legs, though. I don't have anything that's the height I want. I want something at my knees, and it just doesn't exist. I might end up having to go with something a lot shorter, I guess. Wait a second, we found something that's at the knees. Breezy Tea Time for some reason. It is dyeable, which is funny. We're gonna look at it. Breezy Tea Time, are you gonna come in clutch and be what I want? You're kind of untextured, which is funny. You're just like plain white. None of you. And we did check that because we accidentally scrolled. Where are you, Breezy Tea Time? What in the world are we doing here? Honestly, I don't know what we're doing here. That's way too pink. It's just yellow now. Super bow-legged, which is funny. Look at how bow-legged Nikki is here. I'm trying to compare this. It looks pretty close. How much else am I dyeing here? Is that the ribbon on the back? I cannot see you. Can you become, like, golden, please? Something like that, maybe? Okay, that's the lace. What is this? Is there, like, a gem in the middle of the ribbon I don't know about? Just become that color to be safe, I guess. This stuff here. Making that really dark, I think, does help. Maybe I want the whole thing darker if I'm going to go with that, though. That's too... it doesn't quite work how I want it to. No. None of this is really doing it either. I don't want to fully give up on this yet. Because I can get some shoes that are pretty big that I think will help this. But I just need to find a color for the actual thing itself that I like. And right now I'm having trouble with that. Because I want it to be super dark like this, I think. And I kind of just can't do that. The Bibcoon is super, super light. And these make it too colorful in a certain direction. That's not the one I want it to go. None of those are going to work. It's such a rough one. What am I even looking for here? Let's just leave that on and look at shoes and see how I feel about shoes now that I have this on. Because that was the plan, was I was going to try to find a sock and then come back to shoes again. So with this, because this is so plain, I want shoes that actually go a little higher up now. I have a little bit more of an idea of the type of shoe I want. But I don't know if that's going to come true or not. Because I don't have many shoes I like for this. I don't want that texture. The super shiny texture. That's just kind of silly boots. I don't even know what adventurer boots are going to look like. There's like almost something going on here. I guess I have to keep that in mind as an idea. That's almost something again. Maybe. It is dyeable. We'll have to maybe take a look at that. I don't know how I feel about it, though. That's just silly. None of these scream combat to me. That's my problem. I don't want to fight in any of these. And... no, definitely not. Maybe we are going to have to go look at the dyeing for that boot. No, I don't like the texture of the really, really big ones, which is a problem. And this, our Winds of Purity one. The Winds of Purity is better than some of those real big ones. It's like... I don't really have flowers. I know this is the Arosa outfit. This is non-dyeable, though, so I can't even dye them Arosa colors. This is dyeable. And it's kind of already Arosa colors. So it might be workable. Let's go up. Can I find the boot I was looking at? Without a million hours of pain? This is dyeable. This is the same one, isn't it? Winds of Purity, yeah. It was you, wasn't it? Ink Journey. I am probably not going to like anything I see here. Because it has to basically hit this color, and that color kind of doesn't exist in dye. A consistent problem we have. The green's, like, kind of getting there. Too light. I don't know. Still think it's too light. The texture isn't super terrible. I just don't think I'm a big fan of it in general, but it's too much. What if we deselect? So that's the main shoe. That's this. What if I make this super dark? It's kind of already super dark. That stuff there. It's too golden. That dark as well. The random gem, that don't matter. Something like that, it's too dark, actually. Something like that. Maybe. I am not a big fan of how the bottom half of this is turning out. I think the top and the back is looking pretty good, actually. But this down here, I think the legs are a huge weakness. Let's, again, go back to the leggings. This is going to be an hour. This is a disaster. Hold on, I'm back in my dying again. Okay. What am I going to do? Where's the new one? I'm going to have the same problem with that, where I don't like this section right here. And I don't think anything I click is going to help with that particular section. I think it's always going to be as bad as it is right now. Unless I have a design that goes the whole way up, and that's not what I'm looking for here. I could do this again. It matches the shoes, because it might literally be from this set. Danshin Craft Gold Jade. What are you from? Are you the Danshin Craft shoes? You are. That's why the design matches so well. Huh, I don't want to do that. But what else am I gonna do? I think the shoes are okay. I'm probably not gonna get much better. I might have to go with this, though. I didn't want to use the Starlit Burst, but I think we do need to. Let's get it out here. 4-star, fantasy. What are the different types I have? Starlit Burst. That's your normal one. This is green. I guess those are the only two I have. We'll dye the green one. So, that's the whole thing. Little lighter. It gets very, very dark at the bottom. I can't lighten it without the bottom being messed up. I might have to leave it as the green. I don't really want to do that. No, 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 no. I'd like it to be more brown than green. But that is orange to me. That might be better. If I make this really dark, I think that'll help. I think that's where I'm at right now. Compare these. Let's look at the other dye areas. Okay, this I want super dark. But I'm not going to have that type of gray like I want again. Honestly, that's not that bad. I might go with that because it's going to be a darker version of this stuff, because this stuff is useless. The orangey browns. Let's zoom in all the way and see just how orange it is. Honestly, it's pretty brown. Might go with that. Now, what is this changing? I forgot this side strip even existed. I don't know. What if I make the stuff... That's changing up there. I guess this is all combined. You can't actually change it. That stuff I don't need to see. I think it's fine to be invisible. Just make it the same color. I don't think that texture is important. This texture probably is, though. I don't know. I want it maybe slightly darker than that, but it is kind of close to that. Maybe that is what I go with. It's interesting. There's some weird stuff going on here at the bottom. Let me zoom out a bit and take a look at what I'm doing here. So right now I have it on 6-1. That might be better, actually. I think it might be. It doesn't stand out as much if I go back to it here. It is drawing my attention a lot, and that doesn't. Half of this set is Bibcoon stuff. It's crazy how much. I think we'll try that. I still haven't put any arms on this, by the way. And I haven't even touched my accessories. We'll do arms first. I want something that maybe goes to, like, here? Did I never dye that part? Hang on. I think I did, and I just don't like how it looks right now. You're part of that. That's the problem. You have to be dyed the same. So I have to kind of accept where that is. Maybe I can do something about that with the arms, though. Maybe that's our goal for the arms. Is that I do something about this. I cause something to happen to it. Reset my filters, please. So I'm gonna look for... Wait, that's actual gloves. I need the longest ones possible here. Even these don't reach all the way up. It's so high up my arm. It has to basically reach my armpit. Kinda. It kind of hides that it's clipping into the metal. Even though the thing itself is clipping into the metal. This outfit has more clipping than anything else I've ever made, I think. More gold. This might work. This is the Sea of Stars one? What the heck? We'll keep Sea of Stars in mind right now, because it's probably our best. We don't need a bunch of texture on the arms. I think having the arms be pretty plain is working in my favor. We're looking for super long, super long. Yeah, very few things go that high. Is that the only thing I own that goes that high? I guess it is. And it's this one. Is the closest. So, do I need to dye you with Bibcoon again? Hold on, was I overriding a dye? No, I wasn't. I haven't dyed this yet. Okay. Become Bibcoon colored. So this one, I'm going to have the problem I can't lighten it any more than it already is. This is kind of like my set-in-stone default. I do have all the colors unlocked for this. Custom color. Evolution Stage 3. I do not have Evolution Stage 3, I think. Because which one was this? Hang on. I'm so stupid. Sea of Stars. I have Evolution Stage 3 of Sea of Stars, don't I? What happens if I click this? Sure. Custom colors. I've never had this icon for anything. I asked the colorblind person to just eye match this color. This is a great idea. Wait, was I cooking? Did I do it? I think it might be a little too peach. I don't know how to fix that, though. Because as soon as I touch this... Hang on. Copied clipboard. As soon as I touch this, everything's breaking. I want... I'm just looking at this central thing here. I'm trying to figure out where the best types of browns are. I guess they are in orange. So I go... like here? And then down. Maybe like that. And then... Nope. Something like... this? That's way too much now. More white. Something like that, maybe. This thing up here, I can try to match to that. It does turn like a little pink. Something like that, maybe? I feel like it's too much. What are you? You're like the butterflies on there. Honestly, I think they work pretty well as they are. That's the trim up there. I want you to be kind of invisible, so be the same color. What if I paste in here? Nope, like that? Does that work? I don't know. I go to you, and I paste in my super color. What's that turn you into? This. It is pink. I don't really want it to be pink. How do I make it not pink? There we go. Ooh. I think we're maybe getting closer to this. I don't know how this color exists. Maybe like there? Okay. I think this needs to be lightened a little, actually. This is way too complicated for me. Maybe like more orange and white, something like that. Now what about this little trim stuff? Like I said, I'm fine with the stuff on the arm being how it is. The trim stuff might be fine too, actually. Kind of wanted to try to get to like this, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. I think I go here. And I make it darker. Like that. Okay, I think maybe I'm getting a little better at this. I feel like this might still be a little too green. But I might have to say that's the peak of my abilities for this. Like I said, I've never had to use that menu for anything before. Now, I want a hat. We'll look at hats first. I was thinking, crowns. This is too big and too crazy. Oh, it comes with like a built-in Eureka. Let me take a sip of my drink. I'm in the dye menu again. Hang on. Okay. I was wondering why this crown wasn't there. I don't think I have to be a fox. I want to be. Or wolf, not fox. I want to be, but I don't think I will. Don't know. Maybe. How's it mess with that? Maybe. Let me look at dying for this. I want to make it super, super white, but it's just not possible. So, guess what, Bibcoon? It's too close to my hair if I do that, though. So it has to be, like, this light blue, which I think doesn't look good with it. I think it's just not going to work. Sort by reason. I don't particularly like the fact that it goes forward so much. That one. Anything else crown-esque? That's the feather. That one, I think it's a little too high. My hair doesn't do good with it. I guess maybe we will try to get the thorn thing working here. Because it is our best. It's just... It's got some issues. That's pretty good. I prefer it to actually be smaller rather than bigger here, though. Yeah, I don't think it quite works because I don't have much movement in my dress. We can also take a look at that red in here and see if we can kind of dye that down a little. Honestly, maybe the red helps. A little bit of something mixed in that's not the same colors I have. Because right now I am struggling. Let's look at the dye for this. Is there some... Maybe I can make it red, actually. Maybe I can make red an accent color for this. How crazy is a red accent color to, like, a tan outfit? I think it's pretty crazy. I don't like that particular shade. This is a little harsh, but it's harsh like that. This hair, I don't think works well with this being red. That's my current concern. Things are going off the rails fast. So, I'm thinking maybe I can throw something else on here. Maybe the Sith crown. Because I think that's in hair accessories, isn't it? So if I can get... Oh, that's the thing the other girl was wearing. What's this from? I don't remember. Are you the Sith crown? You are. No, it's... I was thinking the Sith crown was higher up, but it's not. How many crowns can I put on? Can I just put this on, too? That's just getting ridiculous. That adds animation as well. Which is funny, because the other thing I said adds animation, and that causes a problem. I just want something to break up the top of my head, because it's a little too much open space. And I don't know how to get rid of that open space in a good way. Right now, I don't think there is a good way. Which is why I might have to do something drastic here. And I'd rather not. That's crazy. This is not dyeable. If this was dyeable, I could try to kill the yellow. I could try to make it a little different. There's my Christmas bow. If I do make a Christmas outfit. Odds of that are pretty low. Like I said, there might be a Christmas event, but I think it's a low chance. This is dyeable. Could I make this look like a Rosa's? I can give it a shot. I am not thinking it's gonna go well. These have to be like super pale gold, and I don't have them upgraded. Does anything here look like pale gold? None of you. I don't think any of you are going to. If I just select all this. Yeah. Nothing is getting this. Honestly, the stuff here is pretty good. It's just the main flower is pretty bad. What is this dyeing? The flower back there. This is all the petals. This is the one I think is good. I think that color is really nice. That's pretty bad. Yeah, and then this. Because these flowers are two different colors, they're gonna dye really badly. I think it's just not doable. And that's gonna be the same thing. Even if they start with... let me just make sure that the blue here doesn't make it so I can dye it easier. Because there is a difference between blue and red that's pretty substantial. No, it's not gonna work. What in the world am I doing here? Can't do my horns. I saw this earlier. I think it's, again, doesn't quite work. Nope. I've clicked that piece like 5 times. I've clicked all these pieces like 5 times. Just, I think it doesn't work. I think the hair is good down here. I think the problem is the top of my head is just missing something. That's not gonna help. What does this symbol mean? Does that just mean it's animated? Hang on, let me get out of my dye stuff again. Don't save. I don't know. Maybe if I go into the menu, I'll understand. Special effects. Evolution Stage 3. Oh, that's like to get the extra stuff. I did not pull for Stage 3. I pulled Stage 2 of that. I think so. Crimson Feathers, I only have, Stage 2. Or maybe I only have Stage 1. Yeah, I guess I only have Stage 1 of that. Because, one of these is probably Glow Up. Yeah. Okay. I'm in a weird spot with this. Let's take a break from the head. Pretend it's done for a second. And look at other stuff. Can't do arms. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I don't want to mess with the chest. I really like the chest. I don't think we need this. Actually, it's kind of cool. This is green, though. I don't really want it to be green. Have you heard of Bibcoon Furball Hug? Now you have. Everything in this set is dyed the same color. This is craziness. This is criminal behavior. Interesting idea. Can I cover the entire neck piece with a third thing? It's just so crazy it might work. It doesn't work. It's a funny idea, though. I don't think any of this stuff would look good on it anyway. I think I'm okay with the doubled up stuff. Can't have anything on my wrist. Well, this stuff is all my left wrist, so... If it was on the right, I could pretend it's like helping my sword with power or something, but can't. Necklace, again, I think I don't need more things. Just causing chaos on my neck here. Earrings... Did I equip earrings? What is this? I didn't realize my thing has earrings attached. That's kind of funny. Where are you? That's interesting. Let me look at the dye for those. What are you normally? Is that like a blue? It's hard to tell. I think it's a blue. Let's just do that to be safe. And what are you? You're those. What if I make you red? What if I make you red? What if we just put more red everywhere to try to save us from ourselves? Maybe that's the new trick I need. This started out okay, and it's just getting worse and worse. Let's put on red makeup now. Let's take it to the logical extreme and put red makeup on. I don't have red base, do I? I have some blush. Probably gonna go with something pretty poppy here. No. I was thinking about the yellow earlier. I think it's too bright of yellow. No. Maybe. You can see the, like, silly stuff under there, which is not great. Not terrible. Purple and red isn't the worst combo, if I do something like that. Maybe I do go with the green? I don't know. Let's look at eyes real quick. I have to look at my favorite eyes first, obviously. I need, like, hero eyes, I guess. Although, it's taken a turn for not heroic. Pretty quickly. After I put the things on. More red. Like I said, we're going into red overdrive. Probably that. That is very dark. Is this the Crimson Wing one? Probably. You. Probably that good. Probably that good. That's what I meant to say. Honestly, I don't hate that one. I kind of like how light that is. I think I have a lot going on already, so I can get away with light eyebrows. I have some bangs that are a little in the way, but... Let me look at how this is now without the silly headpiece. Let's walk around for a second. We'll go down here where it's lit a little better. From the back, the cape is pretty silly and dark, but I don't hate it. Same with the crown. I think I'm not feeling it as bad. I'd have to look like this to really feel like the head's as empty as I thought it would feel. I think that works well. From the front, because I will get into cutscenes in this, the side front profiles matter. That makes this here look pretty plain. My face feels a little flat, actually. And I'm not sure how I would fix that. I don't know if hair accessories would help. Yeah, my face feels really flat in this. From the front, I think it looks okay. It's this angle right here. I think it's because the makeup isn't darkening my face enough. I think that's the problem. I might still stick with it. I think I did okay dyeing that. I think the legs work okay being pretty dark. The shoes I should darken more, I think. Let's go check those. Specifically this outer thing here, I want darker. Right now I have it there. That might be enough. Let's look at this. That might help. It's very dark at the bottom now, but that probably is okay. This chest plate is very dark. And it actually is closer to the black than I thought it would be, which is helping. I pointed up here and said black. This is red, but this is black. This is kind of blue in the back, actually. I didn't expect that to be so blue. This part? Did I dye that blue? Where are you? I think it was one of the final areas. I did dye you blue. It's because I couldn't find a white I really liked, I think, was the problem. But I think the blue is actually a little too obviously blue. So that's going to be pink. I think I have to do that. I didn't like how that super blue felt, because the only other blue in the outfit is on my sword. Right there. Everything else I avoided blue. It's all red, black, and these, like, shades of brown and stuff. And I assume you can't dye the sword. I haven't actually looked. I just assumed that. What? You can dye the sword? What color are you normally? Obviously the good color. Please stop zooming me out. I don't want to dye any of that. I want to dye the blue, maybe. That would be it. What if I make these? Ooh, that's not what I like to see. That's more pink than red. Let's try that. Is this sword a 4-star? I guess it is. Is this whole set a 4-star? It is. I was wondering why it was so cheap to dye just now. Do I like that better as red? Maybe. It's a little too pink, I think, but... I think I prefer that to the blue. Keep the dark colors. I don't know. Maybe I am okay with this. It's an interesting set. The idea behind it kind of fell through in a weird way, but I still like it. Is there anything I want to change before I say that this is the current go-ahead? Something that would make the face feel less flat would be all I could think of. But it would have to be a hair accessory that affected the face, and I think that could work if it was dyeable for helping me feel safer, but this stuff here I just think I don't want. I think it's too distracting. We'll walk around with this for a minute and see how I feel. I don't hate that from the back. Let's see if it helps at all with my profile for conversation. The shininess and movement is okay because there's a lot shining here. I think it does help break that up a little. Maybe I will keep it on. I ended up changing this a lot from like a light princess like I wanted. But I think we might keep the crown, the halo on. I think we'll go with this, and then I'll attack, and then I'll change to this outfit. And back. Honestly, I think I'm okay with it. I think this is what we're gonna go with. I want to get a photo over here, because this is a cool area. Let me get back up there. Oh, sorry. I don't even remember how I got up there. Oh my goodness. And there. Yeah, look at this backdrop. It's a really cool backdrop. What is that? They have the snails imprisoned? Okay, hang on. Something like this? And I think I can hide Momo for this. I want the cages back there to be a little out of focus. That's interesting. Makes my outline very apparent. No. I want to keep some of my, like, silvery look for this. I guess I will go with no filter again. Lighting, I want a little bit of blue from the side. White edge, dreamy rainbow. Yellow, moon blue left. And turn it down a little. Maybe like there. And I want an action-y pose. Do I have an action-y pose? It's gonna mess up when I have my sword, probably, but yeah. It's almost something like here, but not quite, and it has the effect I don't want. A lot of this is going to be big movement, too. But I can kind of, like, accidentally get my hand into a good spot, even though it's not It's almost something again. Oh, this is promising because my hand's raised. This is like a fencing sword, though, so I don't want both hands on it. No. And no. Okay, we're gonna keep trying here. I do like the back profile a lot. And reach back. Can I clip into the cage with this? I don't think so. I don't move enough. I need to remember which one's my big movement ones so I can actually use them to like walk through walls more. It's interesting. Hang on. Let me see when I have my arm out at the end there. Something like this? Is my sword through the cage? It's a little bit. Something like that. I can't face the camera with it. Ooh, it's not bad. Can I hide NPCs to remove the snail? I know that's sad. I can. Is it about to kick me out of the dungeon? I hear a sound that sounds like it's counting down me being kicked out of the dungeon. Have I ever been in a dungeon for an hour? Maybe like this? Maybe opposite, hang on. Too much. Like there. What if I turn Nikki a little more? Something like that. I want to just get to where I'm almost with my sword in that. Something like that. Because that's a really good face on Nikki. I don't think I need my shoes in the shot, but I want my whole sword in the shot. Something like that. And go out a little. Like that, maybe? Pretty close to facing the camera. And then vignette can go up a tiny smidge. Shadows. Highlights. No, I don't want to mess with you. Saturation. I don't want to mess up my color. I do like the color. But it will get a little adjusted. Like that. The exposure. Yeah, I think that helped. And soft light, I don't think I've ever seen do anything ever. I don't even understand what soft light does. I'm happy with that. I like that. I think I will stick with this as my outfit for sure now. Okay. I am aware, by the way, that it is way later than I wanted it to be for this episode, but that worked. I wasn't expecting to just spend like an hour making that outfit. I kind of decided on a whim to do it in this dungeon, and I kind of regret that. Is there a chest up here? Oh, it's you guys. But I'm glad to have it now. And I will, off-camera, move it over to my purification. Because this outfit is going to be the poor Elianu purification outfit. But I'll do it off-camera because it's just changing one-to-one what everything is. So it's not something I'll worry about right now. I think that's everything here. Stability is unavailable. Okay, it would help if I changed back to my correct outfit. There we go. Okay. I'll fight you guys. Give me a second. I have some stuff to do first. How does this work if I'm in the air? It just doesn't work. Wait, am I crazy? Why can I not alt? Is it on? Oh, it's on cooldown. When did I alt? Oh, okay. New thing we just found out. If you change out of archery and change back in, it redoes the countdown for this. Maybe there's some type of exploit you can do where you shift between multiple ability outfits. Like you have Artist Cat, Timeless Melody one, and this on the 3 different pages, and you swap between them, and you just alt, alt, alt. So to stop that, they made the cooldown automatically go on if you change. That makes sense. I feel like there's going to be a book here, but I don't see it. There it is. It was really hard to see this because it was blending in with the light. Discarded experiment records. Experiment log 0327. Subject, 10 in total, coded 032701 through 10. Procedure, seed implantation completed. Post-implantation subjects showed stable mental states. Is this the experiment that is planting the seed inside the mother shroom? Is that what they're referring to? So maybe they did this to shroomlings? They're the patients? Post-implantation, subjects showed stable mental states, with mild pain reactions in a few cases. Result, some subjects exhibited sluggish movement and curled into their shells. Energy absorption effect was negligible. So it's the snails, not the shroomlings. All of them died, experiment failed. Log 0728. Subjects, 5 in total, 1 through 5. Procedure, seed implementation complete. Subjects exhibited intense pain responses post-implementation. Seeds extracted, experiment failed. 1119. 10 in total, coded 1 through 10. Seed implementation completed. Subjects remained mentally stable with no pain responses. Results, some subjects displayed signs of lethargy, but energy absorption was evident and flow rate remained stable. 1 through 10 survived. Seeds can be extracted and reused. Experiment successful. This batch may be ready for deployment. So what are these seeds doing? Where are they being deployed? That's the next thing I don't understand. Because I thought, when I first read it, that this was going to be just test subjects for what they initially did to the mother shroom, but it seems like instead they're collecting a resource from this. Whatever that resource would be. You didn't die. I wasn't looking at you, so I wasn't sure. Give me you. I might have missed that chest if they didn't put an enemy there. They messed up. Little side room? Sure. Or is this the right way? This does not look like the right way to me. Let's see if I was far enough away to not get hit here. I fell through the world. Oh, are we above the map? Is that, the Mirrorland Castle? So I'm in, like, Cedar Lake right now? Revive. I'll have to run back. So I guess, maybe that's the center of the map, and that's how they do it. Because I think that was Philomia's castle. And obviously we're really far away from that. So I assume when you're in a dungeon, you just go to, like, a designated in-dungeon area, and then it loads the assets into that area. Maybe that's considered the center of the map? That does also make sense, because I don't actually remember what version this was, but we had that glitch where my house appeared above, did I call it Cedar Lake? That's the Kenshin Lake. Hang on. Is it Starfall? What is this lake called? What are you? Why do I not remember the name of this lake? Right here. I think it was like there. The home island spawned right here. So I think this area is considered, like 0-0 on the map. I think everything is built from, like, right there out. So when you're in an instanced dungeon, I think you'll always appear right there. That's my guess. This walk back took, like 45 seconds, so it was perfect timing for me to yap, and then also have my ability outfit once I enter this room again. I'm scared of that guy. We're gonna try literally the same thing again, by the way. I'm gonna sprint at them, and then see if I go through the wall. I'll try not to go as far this time. I am landing right on him and getting hit. Ooh, I survived. And beat you up. Perfect. Is that everyone? It's not a chest. Interesting. I have to be big to go through there. I will in a minute. Nothing over here. I'm still ulted for some reason. Oh, I can see my bar down there still going down. Guess I'll just sprint, because I have it. What is over here? There we go. I am so lost. I'm going away from the place I'm supposed to, so I feel like I'm actually heading into the cave further, which I think is a bad idea. I saw those up there, by the way. I think maybe the area I was at back here is just a single room, and then we continue on afterwards. Yeah, I think we look at the snails and then we turn around.
Why are there so many snails locked up in here?
We now know that they were the
feels wrong.
experiments.
We need to release them quickly. Maybe I can purify them.
Do I purify them with my arrows? I'm gonna hurt them.
Valor? How did you end up locked up here?
Oh!
Who locked you away here?
What was the exact prophecy he got? That it was like under rock and behind stone or something? I'd have to hear it back. He might say it here. But it makes sense because we had to break through.
Domibaba, is that Valor?
The snail you mentioned before? The one that went missing?
Tell me the prophecy again.
Yes. Lady Nikki, I grew up with Valor.
It's so
I can't
sad.
be mistaken, but he shouldn't be here.
This used to be the Docilists' secret warehouse. They must be the ones who locked Valor up here.
Could this be in preparation for the healing of the Mother Shroom?
No, Domibaba. These past few days, I've been investigating the Docilists. It wasn't until I saw the murals in the Colosseum and these locked-up snails that my suspicions were finally confirmed. It seems like everything stems from some secret plan the Docilists are hatching.
A secret plan?
Do you remember when we first met in the Mother Shroom Woods? Well, back then, I think I entered the Mother Shroom's dream. I could feel all of her suffering. But it wasn't the illness the Docilists claimed. It was a mechanical creation. Something that looked like a seed. That thing was definitely not natural. I've been wondering what the purpose of that mechanical seed was, until I saw what was on the snails' backs.
I did not notice that at all. But yes, that is what it looked like.
Wait, Lady Nikki, are you saying the Mother Shroom isn't getting any better? How could that be?
Yes, not only that, but they might have made the Mother Shroom sick on purpose. These things are just like the mechanical seed I saw in the Mother Shroom's dream. Now I know for sure. There is no disease. The Docilists made it all up. When we were in the Colosseum, I found something else.
All this, the Mother Shroom's illness, was caused by the Docilists? Have they been deceiving us all along? Little hero, are you alright? I'm fine, your meowiness. Please, continue.
From what I saw on the walls of the Colosseum, the Titan King might not even be the true god. It's just another lie. I'm sorry you had to hear this, Domibaba, but I think you deserve to know the truth.
I mentioned earlier I wasn't sure how it would affect him because I don't know his exact belief. But I think because of his trust in Nikki personally, I think he'd be willing to accept this information, even if it hurts him. So I think he will, it'll feel not real to him, and he won't, like, internalize it, but I think he will accept that what we're saying is the truth.
Then, everything I've believed in, it was all a lie?
Domibaba, don't give up. You're the Shroomling's hero. The past is the past. What matters now is that you keep protecting everyone.
Thanks for saying that, Lady Nikki. We've got to tell the Shroomling King about this. Let's go to Spira as soon as possible.
I did not know you guys had a king.
Wait, we know their secrets, but they haven't found us yet. Until we uncover their plan, The fewer shroomlings know about this, the better.
The king is probably also in on it, just because if I was the Docilists, I would 100% make sure that the king of the people was a pawn.
Does that mean Valor and the others need to stay here? Okay, Valor can understand me. I'll ask him to watch over the other snails.
What's going on? How come there are so many snails here?
If you got here 2 minutes earlier, okay, there. We just black screened
so
it.
that's why.
Are we not gonna try to
It all
remove
makes
these because maybe
sense.
we think they'll
The
die?
Docilists never cared about spreading their faith. They had other plans from the very start.
Because it looks like it is ingrained in their shell. It might not be possible. Clue notebook. I'll wait to open it this time. I learned my lesson. Okay, we will purify them. Clue notebook first. In a secret cavern, I discovered some Docilists conducting seed experiments on snails. These seeds were identical to the mechanical seed found inside the mother shroom. Purify. Okay, good. We can just remove the whole thing. They're still such sad babies. It's getting complicated. Domibaba, Wilhelm, get out of here. I really hope Valor and the others get better soon. I missed the end of that line. Okay. Cheer up, little baby. I'm glad I came back soon instead of exploring this entire dungeon and then coming back. I realized something was wrong when the dungeon continued for so long. And we are sprinting over here. New discovery. Oh, I opened like 3 menus. Big crates can be destroyed. A lot of treasure in here. I haven't been using Momo, so I didn't realize that was where the Whimstar was. I think there was 1 Whimstar and 21 dewdrops. We should double check that. Yes, I have 8 more dewdrops, and we know where 3 of them are. Because we saw them in this area. Is there anything up top there? Doesn't look like it. So we gotta go in here and turn around to get some of the dewdrops. Over here. And I hopefully haven't missed any. What is that? A chest. How do I get to you, Mr. Chest? What happens if I stand on this as a giant? It tries to work. Bless its heart. I have to go over here. Give me you. Oh, fun noise. 30 diamonds. That's a super chest. Oh goodness. And they put this here as a warning, saying, be a giant to jump this gap. I have to drop down here anyway. Give me you. And back over. Oh. Let me up, please. I haven't been keeping a good eye out for those plants that I have to shoot. Hopefully I haven't missed any of those. See these up here. Can you stop shooting? You know what? Got him. Can you get out of here, please? Wait. As I spoke of it, plants I have to shoot. Give me that. That arrow rain is so good on those guys. Wall to break. And that was just a little side area here. They just want me to run. I'm so scared I'm gonna miss a thing breaking these walls. I want to just sprint through it because it's fun. But I feel like they're gonna do some sneaky stuff and hide dewdrops just to make you redo the dungeon. Okay, I got them all. Never mind, we're good. This is the exit.
And this cavern is actually behind the snail ranch. Ah, no wonder snails kept disappearing from the ranch before.
We've gotten quite a few valuable leads. I need to record them quickly.
So, what are you planning to do next?
I'm heading back to Spira to expose the Docilists' plan.
I really like this outfit.
Yes. Long overdue, if you ask me. I'll head back to Shell Island for now. Good luck defeating the Docilists and leading the Shroomlings.
As tempting as that sounds, I'm not planning to become the leader for now. I think it's more important that I focus on dealing with the Docilists.
And if you need anything, you can always ask me for help. And little hero, be sure to keep an eye on your Saintess this time.
Don't worry, I definitely will. I'll never let Lady Nikki get kidnapped again.
You set up a flag, Domibaba. You've guaranteed me getting kidnapped by the High Priestess now.
That's the spirit, little hero.
100% it's happening.
Come on, Lady Nikki. I'll escort you back to Spira.
Domibaba, you've been worrying about Valor too, haven't you?
Lady Nikki, protecting you is my duty.
We should... I was gonna say we should stop and tell someone at the ranch to go in the cave and get the snails. But I don't know if that would, like, blow up our whole operation.
A hero protects those who cannot protect themselves, and I'm more than capable. Please, go check on him.
Yeah, I don't want to leave the snails there. We need to think of a solution of how to help them, and I think this is for the best.
Don't underestimate the Saintess, little hero. She's defeated Behemoths.
I've pet
she
them
might
too.
end up protecting you.
Then, Lady Nikki, you head back to Spira first. I'll go check on Valor. We can meet at the Docilism Church later.
Is it a bad time to say I still don't understand what Spira
Once you
even
enter
is?
the city, you'll see a building with a pointed roof. Be sure to head over there.
Got it. I'll remember that. Either way, thank you both. Thank you, Wilhelm. And thank you, Domibaba.
Think nothing of it. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again real soon.
Is that the end of chapter 2? It feels like the end of a chapter. Consecutive jumps. Oh, interesting. It's got like a baggy socks, but it's part of the shoe. That's very strange. Got some XP. I'm waiting for the quest pop-up. Oh, chapter 3. Okay. Let's look at events and see if we unlocked the thing now. We did not. So I will keep going after progressing to Itzaland main storyline chapter 3. Like I said, we're going to keep going till that. Where is Spira? Spira Waterfall. Are you Spira? Are you a town I can go to? You're the snail! Oh my goodness! Okay. I kept saying I think the snail is like here, and I was pointing around here, and I was like, oh, maybe it's right here. There's like some stuff here. The scale of the snail blew everything out of the water.
Sway gently when the wind blows. It's like Itzaland is alive and breathing. Oh.
So that's why we took a picture in a bottle of the snail shell, and I was like, why are they taking a picture of the snail shell and calling it Spira? I thought Spira was an island. Nope, it is literally just that snail shell is the city. Okay, good to know. That was a question I had for a while. Let's take a look at Heart of Infinity. I assume it's just a miracle outfit thing is telling me. Where was I up to? Wow, okay, I can get all the way up to the hair. Yeah, all of my, Whim Stars are going towards this now, because we're getting so close to the end. I want to make sure I can actually get the makeup when the time comes. This, I assume, is a lot of, like, styling challenge points up, because that's what happened last time after the miracle outfit. I assume... Actually, maybe there is only one miracle outfit this time, because it looks like none of these are long enough. So these are probably all upgrade paths. Like, some of these are probably the fishing and the stuff like that. It's upgrades for those. The bow stuff we will get after Miracle Outfit, and then we will go do all the miscellaneous random things. I don't know what these are. Not available in this version. So this is probably 4 stars they're going to add later? This one? This is in this. Oh, this is probably the other Miracle Outfit then, if there is 2. Anyway, we'll find out in the future. For now, like I said, all my stars are going towards this, now that the giant outfit's done. Then we will go back to upgrading my archery. Even though I would like to upgrade it more right now, I'm not going to. Was there anything else we need to look at? I know this episode's gone long, but that's kind of why I'm looking at this stuff now, because it's already over my time. That's all good.
What a lovely sunny day. Let's check out what the shroomlings are doing.
30 days on that, so I don't got to worry about that. And that we can't do for a while. This, oh, our final one here. It didn't even spin. But that's done now. Oh yeah, this. I saw that I got a red thing on it. So I looked in the menu, because this, for some reason, says, check the announcements for end date. And it said that there's currently not an end date, but one will be announced in the future. So for now, it's semi-permanent. But I want to do all this stuff anyway, like riding the Behemoth. Progress to the world quest, Old Tears Shed Again Behemoth. If I click this, will it tell me where it is? Progress in the world quest, Old Tears Shed Again Behemoth. Okay, it just literally tells me to do that. Well, it helps knowing the name, actually. Old Tears Shed Again Behemoth. Speaking of... this is the stupidest way ever for me to write this. But I have notes here. Island with 2 spires, which I assume is this. Zoom and move opposite. Direction to light blot. I got a comment telling me to do that. And I don't know if they mean to go right here. Because I don't know what opposite means. Or to go like up here. But it's a funny thing, so I wrote it here. It's something to do with this island. So there's a world quest right here. Lost Messenger in Peril. But basically, I'm gonna go look for the quest. I'm just gonna like run around somewhere here. I don't know where I'm gonna go that's a light blot opposite. But it's such a funny idea to say that. I like that. Check this. We're just looking at points of interest right now for things I'm gonna explore once I unlock my other thing. I definitely want to go up here, but we'll check what all the quests are, because we'll probably unlock them, because we need to just find the Behemoth one, but I think for now, my main thing I want to check out... Oh, maybe this will be it. That's promising, because there's a lot of Behemoths down there. But yeah, we'll check out this to see what that place is. Me. We'll check out this. We'll do a bunch of stuff. Once we unlock our snail riding quest. There's also the Forest of Slumber stuff. What the heck? There's a guy over here. Super Giant Club. Oh, that's new. They tell you what group. Okay. I think we're finally ready now. I did want to mention, I said it before over here. I really do... I see you. Wrong button. Get down here. A little sneaky. I really like this outfit. I've mentioned it, like, on and off a little bit before, but I really like super, like, strong, powerful women. So Nikki, with her, like, pose we took at the picture earlier, with, like, her really serious expression, and it's why I use dark eyes a lot, because they have, like, more power behind them. And that's why I think I like this outfit a lot. I think having the, like, plate mail-esque stuff makes her feel really powerful. So this is the Nikki I really like. That's, like, my favorite type of girl, is, like, the super strong fighter girl. Not really, like, fist fighting, like I've kind of done with my growth outfit here, but more, like, just powerful in, like, a warrior sense girl is probably my favorite type. So, I really like this outfit, super happy with it. So, finally, 2.5 hours in, we are ready to end the episode, but I'm gonna go ahead and go. Bye.